Hello everyone, welcome all on our platform of Educator's Mind. So today's session is about the introductory class that we started. So in the last session we discussed what is physics. So today we will be continuing the next subtopic in the same session, which is about introduction to physics, the physical world. So let us start. So we are going to understand the principles in physics. So why should we study these principles? Because unless we have an idea of what is involved in physics or what are the principles on which physics is based, we will misunderstand it and we may misunderstand its scope and its application as well, because any subject or anything, it has got some scope. So the principles involved in that subject is the foundation of those subject. Okay, so here this principle of physics is very important to understand how the philosophy of physics works upon. So first thing that we should understand is called unification. Unification, what is meant by unification? So unification is nothing but you try to associate the physical phenomena in nature with a particular laws or a few set of equations that you have developed through research or through observing the nature. So we make laws, right? We are making some laws like Newton makes, has given the law of gravitation, like that. So many laws are there, but based on these few laws we can explain all the phenomena of nature. So we can explain the diverse physical phenomena, okay, using what? A few concepts and laws. So the laws formulated by researchers throughout the journey of physics, you can see, for example, great scientists like Newton, Galileo, then we have our Einstein. So they have formulated these laws over a effort they have made to understand the nature, and based on these certain laws we can explain the phenomena happening in nature. So whenever you see some phenomena, you can say, oh, this is happening due to this law is there, we can explain based on this law. This law have been discovered, it's not that we have made this law. Already the nature is working like that. We are just instruments, we are trying to observe the nature and identify that the nature is working based on these few laws. Okay, so when things can be explained on few laws, we are trying to explain everything based on a few laws. Let us say electricity, magnetism, gravitation. Okay, based on few laws we try to explain, then we say that this is called unification. This basic idea behind this is called unification. And just the opposite process is also there in physics, that is called reduction. So unification means you are trying to unify everything, like bottom to top approach. Okay, you are trying to means club together everything, and reduction process you are going from top to bottom. Okay, you are trying to reduce everything, okay, into very small parts. For example, if you want to explain the behavior of some gases, then you have to see how the molecules are behaving, how the atoms, the molecules are behaving at microscopic level. So this type of means approach of studying the nature constitutes this second process called reduction process. So we want to explain the behavior properties of bigger or more complex system. The more complex system, suppose if you see, for example, water flowing somewhere, so you may see how this water is flowing. There is some pressure difference, there is energy transfer. So you are trying to means break out into different laws and trying to explain that. So first of all, you will see what is happening at microscopic level. So that is what a more complex system can be explained by isolating that system into different parts, and each part can be explained by certain laws. So here this also method is to for explaining the behavior of constituent simple parts. For example, I gave you the property of gases. If you see, how do we explain the behavior of gases? Like gases exert pressure, gases are very much, if you leave it, it will expand it. So it just keep on expanding limitlessly. Okay, there is no attractional force between the molecules. When you bring them very near, okay, then they may get attracted towards each other. But if you just release them, they will expand. So how this behavior of gases are explained? The temperature, the pressure, the volume, and all these things are explained. The densities based on how the molecules are near to each other, close to each other, how fast they are vibrating, the kinetic energy, the temperature. All these things can be explained using the microscopic picture. So this is called reduction approach. Okay, so today we have understood the two important approaches used in physics. One is called unification and another is called reduction approach. So both are important, and anything that is done in physics is particularly considering these two basic principles. Okay, thank you guys for your attention. So we'll see in the next class which next subtopic. So I would like to inform that we have this online platform. So if you like to connect with us, you are most welcome. So you can visit our website, our Facebook link, our LinkedIn platform, Twitter and Instagram. You can subscribe our YouTube channel, Educators Mind. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you students all for your attention. We'll see in the next class. Bye bye all.